From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. Roz. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
There is like, I don't know if hell is the right place or somewhere worse. For people who are able-bodied, who use the automatic door button to leave a building when it's like -5 and windy as hell. For the people who are still in that building. Mm-hmm. It happened to me twice on Friday. Friday was cold and windy.
Yeah, bitter.
And I had a bunch of running around I had to do. And twice I'm standing in a building, come in from the cold where I'm all like, oh, it's nice and warm in here. Thank you. And then twice some jagoff walks over. He's leaving. Doesn't even buy anything both times. No bags. And they hit the button.
Yeah.
And then they're on their way. That door can't close because it's so windy.
Yeah.
And they don't care.
Yeah. And you're standing there.
And I'm inside, freezing with everybody else.
So what happened? Did you all huddle?
No.
To create warmth?
No, stop with that. We didn't huddle.
Group hug.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if you are somebody who does not need an automatic door and you hit that button, I hope you go to hell.
At least it's warm there.
I hope you go to hell.
Well, sometimes
I hope
people
you
are
find the
carrying
warmth.
things and they
I
can't.
hope you find the warmth that you're looking for. Right?
But to Roz's point more, I understand what you're saying. But the guy, you said that this individual did not have anything in their hands.
He had nothing in his hands.
They didn't buy anything.
A lot
Nothing.
of people do that because they're like germaphobes.
Yeah.
They don't want to touch door handles.
So you touch the button?
Yeah, my
People
husband
can
does
just
that all
like
the
hit
time.
the
With the
button
elbow.
with their elbow.
No, there's no door handle. You lean into the door and it opens. You use your shoulder.
Yeah.
Also, germaphobes. Okay? I walked into the bathroom here the other day.
Yeah.
And then we have a garbage can in the bathroom.
Yes.
Right? And I sometimes go in there and I see like a paper towel on the ground by the door. And I know exactly what happens. So people go into the bathroom.
Yeah.
They do their business.
Yeah.
Then they go and they wash their hands. They dry their hands. Then they grab one more piece of paper towel and they walk over to the door and they put the piece of paper towel on the door. They open the door and then they throw the piece of paper towel on the floor.
Yeah, not cool.
Okay,
No,
so
that's
I went in the other day.
It's rude.
And some other jagoff moved the garbage from underneath where you put your garbage to right beside the door so people could... and I walked into the garbage when I walked in there.
You gotta watch
So
where
don't
you're
come at me with germaphobes.
I saw that. I didn't touch the garbage can, though.
I kicked it with my foot.
Oh, did you?
I put it back.
So you're the one that slid it back under the where it was supposed to go?
Yes.
All right.
I used my boot.
Oh, good for you. Thank you.
I
for doing
mean,
that.
I will say that it was better than him throwing it on the floor.
Don't do that. Grab
I'm not
a
saying
door
that you should
handle.
do that. I'm just saying, like,
You,
at least he didn't.
you weak. I don't even know what to call you. You can't grab a door handle?
You see what time is it? You're free to say the F word if you want.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I? Am I?
Yeah. Go
Really?
Go ahead,
I'm
say it.
free? I can do it?
You can say it.
Really?
I mean, you may get in trouble.
I said...
Say it.
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Podcast.
Krista, hello. It's Roz and Mocha.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good. How are you today?
I am good.
Had to get you on the show because I want to talk to you about this text that you sent in to us. Are you cool if I read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Krista says here, do you guys have a bad luck item? Something you buy that seems hexed? For me, it's tires. Last winter, I went to get my tires changed at the garage that was holding my tires, only to find out that the couple that owned the garage was going through a horrible divorce and the wife had stolen 2 sets of my tires. So I had to buy a new set of winter tires. On Friday, one of those tires had a puncture in the sidewall. I had to go out and buy a new tire once again.
Wow.
That sucks.
Yeah. Tires are just hexed for me, I guess.
Roz, do you have an item like that in your life?
Light bulbs.
Light bulbs, really?
Yeah. So I've never had luck with light bulbs. So we have these stupid pot lights, and then we had the years ago they were halogens before LEDs became a thing, and something was wrong with them. I don't know. I kept burning them. Right. I would go through these light bulbs and they got to pull the whole thing out of the ceiling.
I know.
And replace it, and it's a bracket inside. It hurts your thumb and everything else. So then I switched over to like LEDs, right? And they're great, and we have them inside, outside, everything else. And so I found these LEDs that I really, really love because I'm very particular about what color temperature is used in the house, right? So I don't remember whether it was like a 2800 or like a 3200 or whatever it was, but I found these ones that were perfect. And then I put them all in, everything. And then I wanted to add more to another part of the house where like these two rooms kind of join, and then outside and everything else. And then I found out that they don't make these bulbs anymore.
Oh, no.
Right?
No.
So then I replace all of them again. So I'm in the process of replacing everything, right? So then I go to the store. This is last week, right? So I'm the inside of the house has been an ongoing battle with me and light bulbs for years, right? I only do this work when Catherine's not around because she gets so furious at me because I'm always buying the wrong light bulbs. We have boxes and boxes and boxes of light bulbs, right? That are just the wrong light bulbs. So then I want to do outside, and I have these 3 pot lights outside that kind of hang over the back door. And I go and I buy 2 boxes, and I get home, and they're 2 different light bulbs. They were together on the shelf. I assumed they were the same bulbs.
Oh, shoot.
Right?
Oh, no.
So I bought 2 different boxes. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to see which ones I like better. I put them both in. We have a family vote. This one wins. That one doesn't. Catherine's like, bring these back to the store. So I go to bring them back to the store, and they don't have any more of the ones that I want.
Oh, no. That sucks.
Okay, and I don't have a receipt.
Oh, no.
So you get back last sale price.
I get back last sale price. I can't exchange it. I have nothing. So now I own another box of light bulbs, but I can't fill the lights outside because I don't have enough. So then I got to go on Amazon. Right? And then I go on Amazon and I buy, I can only get like a 6-pack of these bulbs. I only need 3, okay, of the ones I want. So then a huge box shows up and Catherine's like, what's that? And I'm like, more light bulbs. And so I get yelled at again for having too many light bulbs. And she's like, well, where are you going to use them? And I'm like, outside. And then so I put them all up outside, and then she leaves the room, and I grab the chair and I go to the high part of the cupboard where I hide all my light bulbs. And I go to throw another box of light bulbs up there, and this one doesn't fit, right? So now I have to find a new place to hide light bulbs. I've hidden the light bulbs that I haven't used that I purchased all over the house. I have a drawer under my bed that has a box of light bulbs that were expensive, that were too big for the bedroom.
Well, I mean, Roz, you can look at it this way. You could open your own lighting store now.
I have no interest in that because that would be like me helping people.
But it would be helping you recoup your costs.
I know, but I can't do that. I can't run a business because Catherine can't find out.
Anybody else really quick? Anybody else have a bad luck item? You look like you were shaking your head. You're nodding your head. Yes, Shem?
Yo, tires. I'm with Krista.
Really? Tires?
Man, let me tell you, there was 2 summers ago, I kid you not, I think I ran through like 4 tires.
What?
Wow.
4 tires in one summer. And it's just bad luck running over needles, running over things. Yeah, 4 times.
Who says needle?
Where are you living that you're running over needles?
I know. Most people would say nail.
A nail, that's what I meant.
Most people would say needle.
A nail. I meant to say a nail.
What kind of extracurriculars are you involved in, Shem?
I meant to say a nail.
Dan, Cheesecake?
Yeah.
Maria, you got an answer?
Mine's the parking spot outside my house.
Okay.
My car's been hit twice.
Oh, for real?
damn.
Oh, my God.
On my own street, yeah.
Oh,
One
no.
by an Amazon driver.
Oh, no.
And another person who actually lives up the street. They were coming around the corner so fast.
Yeah.
They drove right into my car.
Wow.
Yeah, twice. And now I refuse to park there. So then my dad, when we redid the driveway, they made a parking spot for me on the driveway. Because I'm like, I refuse to park my car there.
Yeah.
Because that's twice now.
Damon Moore, really quick.
Yeah, so cups and mugs for me.
Whoa.
And Maury going through puberty on the radio there.
Also, your esophagus.
What just happened?
Cups and mugs.
Your answer is your body.
Maury's developing a little late in life.
Something that seems to be hex. Your entire body. All your internal organs.
My answer is health.
Yo, Krista, you're the best. That was such a wonderful, wonderful text. It sparked a great conversation. Appreciate you. Love you. Before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
It changes all the time, but today it's Mocha.
Hey, love you, girl.
I love you too. Love you guys all.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I embarrassed myself so bad yesterday.
What'd you do?
So, at least once a month, I go and I see an osteopath, right?
What's that?
It's a mix of like massage and stretching.
What do they stretch?
Whole body, everything.
How do they do that?
How
do they stretch a leg?
So good.
It's amazing.
How do you stretch a leg?
Pull
it.
Like they pull it like long or they bend it back?
Both, everything.
How do they pull it? Like they put your foot on the table and they just like yank
Just laying
it?
on a table, yeah. Grab me by my ankle, pull, stretch everything, like all sorts of stretches.
Does it
I
crack?
feel amazing. You know what? My body, when she's working on my back, amazing. Anyway, so
She, huh? Yeah, hey.
guys, no, it's not like that. She's really nice.
Okay. But if they said it was a sir, would you book another appointment?
If the sir was this amazing, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Like every other month.
I know a guy.
Anyway, so anytime I go to any like a massage or osteo or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I almost always fall asleep.
Okay.
Because my
Oh,
body is
of
just
course.
so relaxed.
Understood.
So yes, but I'm still engaged. Like this, my osteopath. Like we have great conversation, right? Yeah. Talk about TV shows, music, stuff like that.
While
We're
they're
talking about
stretching you,
the
so do you get
holiday.
interrupted by like, "Meh."
No.
Okay.
So we're talking about the holidays, right? And decorating and stuff. I was telling her what we decorated in our house, and then she's telling me what her and her husband decorated, like doing the outside stuff and whatever,
Does she
right?
keep saying husband during it?
No,
just
'cause I know
reinforce
where her
it?
husband is.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Anyway, so I'm starting to drift, but I'm trying to listen to what she's saying, and I'm trying to interact and not be rude.
Yeah.
And she finishes the sentence, and I can't remember what she said. I think we were still talking about Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
But then I say,
Yeah.
I go, yeah, it's like the worst when you show up to work and then you're just like not prepared. And then there was a pause, and she's like, yeah, I get that. So, and then at that point, I was like, what were we even talking about? Because I was starting to drift.
You were already in a whole other conversation.
100%.
Yeah.
So, and then I was like, okay, so
You'd
acknowledge
moved
this?
on.
Completely. So in my mind, I'm like, do I just not acknowledge, or do I say, WTF, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be honest, I was starting to fall asleep. Because sometimes she knows when I fall asleep. 'Cause
Right.
I just go, my body's just dead.
Yeah.
And I'm out like a light.
Yeah. Yeah. I think at that point, was it really off topic, you think, from what you were talking about?
I
like
think
very
so.
much so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you do?
Yeah.
Nothing. We just changed the subject.
Yeah, just move on. Yeah.
And then I
Don't
just
acknowledge.
I made sure I stayed awake.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's hard to do, though. That's hard to do.
Yeah. I
But-
think I was just like, so tell me
Yeah.
about.
Why do you talk?
I agree.
Why do you talk?
I don't know. It's just a good conversation.
But what? No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
You're not there. Like,
It's not, though.
But then you're not relaxed.
It's not. It's not.
fine.
It's not.
No, like yesterday was a very talky session. But there are
Why?
some sessions where
Is that
we
what you-
don't say a single word.
Yeah.
Right? Like a hi, how are you? Just like,
Yeah, just don't. I don't want to. Why do you want to talk during that?
sometimes it's like 45 minutes of just all silence.
Yes.
But yesterday it was good conversation until I started to drift.
This wasn't good conversation, not for her anyway.
I know. I felt bad.
Right?
After. And I was like, should I send her an email and apologize?
Apologize.
Yeah.
You know what you should do? You should send her flowers.
No, shut up. I don't like that, guys.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Imagine being trapped somewhere, screaming for help.
Nope.
People can hear you, but
Nope.
nobody's coming to save you.
No, nightmare. No, thank you.
That's exactly what happened to this guy. He's 22 years old in Thailand, where he fell into an abandoned well. And he couldn't get out.
Okay.
So he started screaming for help.
As you would.
And where this well, I don't know why this guy was in this remote part of Thailand, but it was like in the forest. And there was a nearby village. And people in the village could hear him screaming. But nobody came to his rescue.
Why?
Because they all thought that it was a ghost.
Oh, my God. See, this is the problem with believers of ghosts.
They thought that The forest, the nearby forest,
was haunted.
Was haunted.
Okay.
And the screams from this guy who fell down in the abandoned well was actually a ghost. So they were like, yo, we're not messing with that.
Right.
So they left his ass out there.
Right.
Because usually screams from a well are a ghost.
Fair.
But like, don't you think to even just like call the cops?
No, they did not call the cops. This guy was stuck in that well for 3 days.
Yeah.
3 days. Broken wrist, mangled up.
At that point, they're already making village rules telling the kids don't go past the tree line after dark. Right? Like, you know,
so the
he's
police,
folklore after a day and a half.
The police did eventually, just like by chance, go by. And at that moment, they heard this guy screaming and they went and investigated and they found him.
Right.
And he told them that in order to conserve energy, what he would do, and I don't know how, maybe he had a watch with him, I don't know, but he would once an hour start screaming at the top of his lungs. And this guy, he did this for 3 days. And nobody in this village came to check on him.
No.
Because they thought it was a ghost.
Yes.
And then just by chance, one of the hours that he started screaming, the cops were nearby. And
Maybe
they
he
heard.
should have yelled, "I'm not a ghost."
No, because you would never would have thought that. You're just yelling, probably just yelling like help or something, or screaming or doing whatever. And I'm sure if they went back and asked the people in the village, Joe, did you guys hear any screaming? They'd be, yeah, it was haunted. And they were like, no, that was a guy in the well. And they'd be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, but he's good now?
Thank God. So we're not so the forest isn't haunted then? Oh my God, thank God.
Yeah, kids are safe.
Yes, they would feel relieved at that point. Nobody's going to feel bad for not going to get the guy in the well.
They should.
They don't. They feel relieved that the forest isn't haunted.
No.
Yeah, that's probably top on their priority
Absolutely.
list. But 3 days, this guy was stuck in the well, screaming for help. Nobody came because they thought it was a ghost.
We can go back to picking berries and other stuff, right?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
It is the holiday season, and once again, damn it, Maury bothering his husband, damn it, Matthew, at home in the condo.
To do what?
Try to get him to do a Christmas greeting.
Oh, to just say Merry Christmas? How hard is that?
But it's Maury, and anytime Maury tries to include Matthew in something, it's at the time that Matthew is like at the busiest.
Which is all the time.
Matthew. What? Stop bothering me while I'm doing dishes. God, I can't get a break washing dishes.
We have to wish everyone a happy holidays.
Okay, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all of that stuff. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, love to everyone and their families, and hopefully everyone gets a break.
But you don't get a break.
I don't get a break. Not from this one.
Damn.
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, look, I'm holding mistletoe.
Oh, stop.
I'm holding up mistletoe.
Okay, I know we don't own a mistletoe, so...
Merry Christmas, I love you.
Why don't you play along?
Say it back.
What? What do I say?
I love you too.
Merry Christmas, I love you. Yeah, okay, so cheesy.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Portuguese? Feliz Natal.
Oh God, Feliz Natal or Bon Natal?
Okay, to you and everyone. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, saúde.
It says so much about the relationship when, to Matthew, doing the dishes is the break.
Right?
You know, for like most people, they need a break from doing things like dishes.
Yeah.
Where for Matthew, living with Maury,
he's like, thank God I have to do the dishes.
Thank God there's dishes in the sink.
Right?
Stop bothering me while I'm doing dishes. God.
Like, that's the break.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hold on here. There was something I wanted to read to you.
Ooh.
No, it's like... anytime something bad happens in that world of Beyonce, Jay-Z, and everything else, I don't know whether Tina Knowles has big hands or her fingernails are too long or whatever, but anytime, because she gets busted a lot liking things that are not supposed to be liked. And then she says, I got hacked. So,
or do you think she's just like scrolling?
I think
and she
maybe
just, like,
that's what it is.
She just like double taps everything just to show love to the account.
She's always saying I got hacked. So there was an ABC News story talking about the Jay-Z accusations with raping that 13-year-old girl, and Tina Knowles liked it.
Oh, girl, what are you doing?
Right? So then Tina Knowles had to say, I was hacked.
You weren't hacked.
As you all know, I do not play about my family. So if you see something uncharacteristic, it wasn't me. But like, just say, I was scrolling and I hit it by mistake.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I do that all the time.
When you double tap on something and
just by mistake, especially on Twitter. What do I always do? What's the one on the far left? I always do
favorite, like?
I add it to a bookmark.
Yo, nobody adds anything on Twitter to a bookmark.
But that's the one that's on the far right where my thumb goes, right? And so when my big old thumb starts swinging around, I hit it right in that one little spot and then boom, it's bookmarked.
Yeah.
Right?
What?
And I don't go on and say I got hacked.
So what do you have in your Twitter?
I delete them immediately. I delete them immediately.
What was the last one? Can you remember?
I have no idea. Probably something like, I don't know. I think it might have been like an ISIS thing.
Oh,
what?
Right? Yeah, because I was reading about Syria and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then like every now and then I'm just like scrolling and then I'll scroll back. So like I'll scroll back, right? And I'm like, wait, where was that article? And I realize I go back to that article and like there's a big like heart on it.
Can they see that you added something to a bookmark?
Not on Twitter.
Not on Twitter. No, but sometimes I'll heart it.
Oh, yeah, you can see that.
You can see that.
Well, that's why ISIS reaches out to you via DMs.
I know, and that's why I don't use WhatsApp.
Right, and be like, yo, fam.
Right?
Saw you like this post. Have we got news for you?
Thank you. You look great in black.
Why didn't you just say you were hacked?
What's that? This is my thing. I don't want to ever have to get to that point, but I understand when you
think
accidentally...
you convince ISIS you got hacked?
They'd say, no, we didn't.
They're going to be like, guys,
okay, bro,
we know when somebody we are the hackers sometimes.
Do you not understand how much it would ruin my holidays, both professionally and personally, if I had to put out a statement saying, hey, guys, sorry I was liking a bunch of ISIS stuff, but I got hacked?
Yeah.
Right?
You'd be done.
What happened when you were hacked? They didn't tweet anything.
I'd be done. No. I got hacked and they didn't do anything. They had their own agenda going on with that. But like Tina Knowles, like all the time she's having to say this, right? Just say it was an accident.
Once a month she's getting hacked.
And I don't think anybody would blame Tina Knowles for reading the ABC News report.
No, not
right?
at all.
I don't think they would blame her for being on that account.
Especially when you know that particular, like any of the news or gossip ones, like read the headline or at least look at the picture. I'm sure the picture would have had like Jay-Z there.
If somebody's hacking Tina Knowles, they're not liking the ABC News report about Jay-Z.
No, they're having her join ISIS.
Sometimes out of habit, you just like something by accident.
Yes,
I think it
double
was
tap.
As scrolling, as scrolling on Instagram or whatever, your thumb goes in the wrong spot and it just clicks.
Yeah. But sometimes I'll just double tap something, right? Like
it's like out of habit.
It's habit. Like I'll sometimes double tap
showing someone
something.
a picture and you're like, don't like it, and then they like it.
No, but for me, for me, it's always
I've
when
done that a couple of times.
I double tap when I'm trying to make it bigger, right?
Whoa.
That's what. Shut up, Jesus.
Real bad man.
But how are you tapping? You just, you know what? I'm not gonna.
Double.
Yeah,
Sorry,
don't.
finish that sentence, Maria.
Like sometimes I take my two thumbs and I try and make it bigger, but while I'm doing that, it slips and I double tap. You know what I mean?
Thumbs.
Shut up. More
So embarrassing.
Really appreciate it, buddy.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Meg, hello. It's Roz and Mocha. How's it going?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the show. How long you been listening for?
About 9 years.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. We've been on the radio together now for 15 plus. Do you want me to read the text that you sent in to us, or do you want to just ask your question straight up?
No, you can read it.
Please explain why you call Shem cheesecake. I'm dying to know.
Oh, my God.
You know what's great about this is that for years, when something happens on this show and it sticks, there are people who miss that very first thing. And then for years, you have to explain why the thing is the way it is. Mm-hmm. Smooth, cool dude.
Because it happened once?
Yes.
And then just took off.
Correct.
Immediately after the birth of it.
Yes.
It just continues with regular life.
Right. Damn it, Maury. How many times have we explained that?
Oh, my God. Years on years we've been explaining.
Smooth, cool dude. Now it's cheesecake. Go ahead.
Okay, so cheesecake came about because we were talking about, I think it was a DM deep dive about if we were strippers, what our stripper name would be.
That's right.
And then, I don't know who it was that said, I can't remember, that...
I remember.
Oh, yeah. That if cheesecake... Sorry, that Shem's stripper name would be cheesecake. Do you guys remember who said that? It was Maria, right? Maria gave that name?
No, not me.
Who said it, Shem?
That'd be you, man.
I said it?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Because Shem legitimately does love cheesecake.
Yes, but
So it makes the most sense.
I like a lot of things, man. Like I like fries.
Yeah, but that doesn't work for me. No, the only thing that happened out of that conversation was the birth of cheesecake.
Yeah.
And that's how it was. And so yes, it was a conversation based around what would Shem's stripper name be.
That's a wild name.
But also when you look at the world of possible nicknames for people, I don't know if there's a better fitting nickname for a person than Shem and Cheesecake. Like, it's perfect.
Like when people text in and they need to reach Shem, they always text in Cheesecake.
Yeah.
Or they call into the show and they want to talk to Shem. They say cheese. Like nobody calls him Shem anymore.
No, it's
Even
not.
some of your friends call you Cheesecake now, right?
It's not just in the show. Like it's in public. Like I'll never forget. I was at a comedy show about a month and a half ago, and someone goes Cheesecake, and I turn around. Like, why would I turn around for that? It's ridiculous.
Because that's your name, bro.
Oh man,
it's perfect.
Outside of the comedy club, where else out in the wild have you been called Cheesecake and not Shem?
Oh, the mall, a church, because the lady who sings in the choir at church loves the show.
The best part is that it's only ever when he's just going about his business.
Yeah,
Right?
living his regular life.
Like, you know, like the superhero, like the suit's off, right? Like he's not doing his thing, just out living a life.
I will also say, and I'm sure you guys have the same thing happen with other listeners, is that now I also get sent anything cheesecake related on Instagram. It could be a video, it could be a picture of a cheesecake. Somebody was at the grocery store one day, was in the frozen food section, took a picture of cheesecake and sent it to me.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's like I'm the symbol of cheesecake now.
I know.
It's crazy.
Your old DMs were much different, huh?
It's a different time, you know what I mean? Good old days.
There you go, Meg. Now you have the explanation as to why Shem's name is Cheesecake.
Thank you so much. That was the best, you guys.
Thank you. You were the best. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
I gotta go with Roz all the way.
All the way, baby.
Love you.
That's what they used to call me, all the way Roz.
Yeah, okay, pal.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Remember them astronauts that were stuck in space? They're supposed to be there for like a week.
Oh, what a raw deal.
And then stuff happened to the capsule that they were in. It was like deemed unsafe for them to fly home.
Well, no, because the Boeing jet couldn't get them home.
So they get word that they got to stay until February now.
That's crazy.
They were supposed to be there a week, and they've been up there for over 6 months.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to originally, there were multiple dates thrown out there where they were going to try to bring them home. And the latest one was, I think, at some point this month. And then they get word, we can't bring you home until February now.
Yeah.
Imagine that call back home going, sorry, honey, I won't be home. You're going to have to take care of everything.
No. I would have a panic attack. If someone told me that, I'd be like, okay, someone's going to have to get the defibrillator out.
The hardest job, aside from the astronauts that are there, the hardest job in all of this is the guy that has to make the call to them.
To say, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? That's the job you don't want.
Do you think that they get mad at that guy, or do you think that they're like, okay, cool?
I mean, I would like to think that they're probably just pretty zen about the whole thing.
Zen?
They have enough food, they have enough whatever. Like, it's their job, right? Like, and you have to think, it's not like they are, working underground with shovels, right? Like, they're in space. They're astronauts. This, I'm sure, for a portion of it, must seem like a little bit of a gift. However, yes.
You're inside of a capsule in space, dude.
But you train for that, though, right?
I know.
You train for whether it's a week or you train for that.
Here's another bit of information. They are retired U.S. Navy captains, right? So they are in their retirement years thinking that they're going to space, they're helping their country out, they're helping NASA out for 1 week.
Yeah.
What happens at Christmas?
Six plus months later, they're still up there.
Yeah, now they're going to miss Christmas.
I mean, maybe Maury's right. Maybe like one or both of them are very happy to be there.
Oh no, I'd be so pissed.
Oh, but the stuff that happens to your bones too when you're in space that long.
Like when you get back,
what happens to your bones?
If you are a healthy 40-year-old male and you go to space for any extended period of time, you come back and you have the bone density of a 7-year-old woman.
Mm-hmm. You have to learn, for the amount of time they've been up there, Maria, when they get back, they have to learn how to function. They have to learn how to walk again. You can't
True. It's not
you
like
just
you
can't
land
land and then you can like high five your buds.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to use all your arm, like everything.
Yeah.
You're just floating around.
Yeah. Also, you have to start using the toilet. Like you can't just wear a diaper.
Mm-hmm.
Do they wear diapers? I assume they wear diapers. I don't know.
Well,
In
how could you
space?
sit on? You can't sit on a toilet.
No, you do it into a tube.
No.
What?
Yeah,
I would not be okay as an astronaut. I wouldn't survive 10 minutes.
Maria, it's not all inclusive.
Their sacrifice is going to space, right?
What do you think, space?
Yeah.
What do you think being an astronaut
I
is?
thought
A
maybe
vacation?
like they had some anti-gravity toilet.
Wait till I tell her that they share a tube.
Did you hear that?
No.
Yeah. The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Okay.
We are back.
Hold on. This requires a part 2 intro.
Calm down. Time to get it off your chest right now. Maybe you should talk about your problems. Roz and Mocha better moments.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're speaking to the most bothered woman in Canada right now. You are a small business owner. You own a Christmas store. You're very much dislike the ladies groups that come in and start messing around all the stuff, just taking Instagram pictures of all your things, not buying anything and then leaving. You had a problem with Mocha. You got a problem with people who drop their kids off and treat you like a babysitter. It doesn't work that way.
By the way, I'm not like the problem in the store. Please make that clear.
No.
Okay?
Right. The problem you had with Mocha is that you have 3 teenage children who constantly say that's what she said. That is 100% Mocha's fault, by the way. Okay, and then you had said that you have a long list of things, but one of the things you had said was, wait till you hear about what you have to say about when Maury came into your store. So what's that story?
So Maury, like a lot of customers, because we are a small town, came into the store and he was complaining about the hours.
The hours?
Yes. Because we're a small town, everybody closes at 5.
Right.
Because we all work for ourselves. We can't afford to hire all kinds of staff to keep the store open late. We'd like to see our families before they leave the house.
Right.
As they move it. So he was complaining that everybody closes at 5, so he can't shop in the evening and have a cup of coffee while he's walking down the street.
When you said he complained, did he complain face to face? Did he call the store or did he send an email or a DM?
Oh, no, he was standing right in front of me.
Oh, to your face.
Yeah. What did you say, Maury?
I'm just like, I can't believe that this is like my favorite town, most beautiful place on earth.
Yeah.
And you all close at 5. So like, you walk around because like, first of all, Matthew and I, our day doesn't start till 4.
That's not her problem.
That's a you and Matthew problem.
Right, but like when you're in a touristy thing, you have to cater to the nighttime folk.
No, you don't.
Okay, so
and there's a coffee shop across the street. What about people who like a nighttime coffee?
Yes, they close at 3.
They close at 3.
Damn, bro.
Okay.
No, that's kind of early, though.
Okay, so you're in the shop. Maury's lecturing you on how to run your business. So how do you respond at that point?
I basically told him, well, I didn't tell him off, but I told him, this is a small town. The population's 4,000.
Yeah.
We're not sticking around for the off chance that one person might come in.
Thank you.
Yeah. And, after 5 o'clock, the only people that are really around is they're either going to the theater or they're going out for dinner. They're not out to shop. Why are we hanging around for them?
When Maury was in there, did he buy anything?
Oh, Matthew bought all kinds of stuff.
Oh, he did? Hey.
Damn it, Matthew.
Hey. All right.
Yeah.
Maury did not take out his card, though.
I was holding the dog.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It was actually kind of funny because Matthew came into the store by himself.
Yeah.
And I said hello to him and I walked by him. And then when he came to the cash register, that's when I realized who it was. And he had left Maury and the dog in the car.
Story of my life.
Matthew does most things in his life with Maury and the dog in the car.
Yo, that's wild. That's probably my favorite vented moment ever.
That was great. Hey, thank you so much.
Anytime.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo, esports.
Yeah.
Super lit. This latest one that people are talking about.
This was the Microsoft XL World Championships in Las Vegas.
Bruh, had no idea this thing existed.
Bro, it was on ESPN3.
ESPN3, though.
There's a lot of ESPNs.
I know.
Okay.
Well, I guess top 3.
Yeah.
Still made podium.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people watching this.
Yo, Maria, you see this crowd? It was wild.
No, I didn't know that people competed in this.
Yeah, you know me. I've always said the 3 greatest inventions of all time are what? Escalators, toenail clippers, Microsoft Excel. Okay?
Yes.
And if you don't believe me about Microsoft Excel, ask anybody who uses Microsoft Excel. That is the number one thing on their list as far as if you ask them what the greatest invention of all time was, they will hands down, pants down, say Microsoft Excel. So people take this seriously.
Yeah.
Right?
So much so, there's a competition.
There is a competition. It's been going on for a long time.
So these are the people that never lied on their resume saying they know how to work Microsoft
No. These are the guys who you want. These are they're problem solvers is what they are, right? They're pioneers in the world of problem solving through Excel spreadsheets.
And they take this competition so seriously.
Yes.
Okay? On the YouTube channel, there exists right now from the 2024 Microsoft Excel Championship, the full 7-hour and 20-minute broadcast of the entire competition, which all kicks off with the official Microsoft Excel Championship 2024 theme song.
Who's going to win? It's the Excel World Championship. Who's going in the spreadsheet bin?
Who's going in a spreadsheet bin?
Come on.
That's fire.
There's more to the song, by the way. You're going to love this, Shem. Maria, you too.
Excel on the shirt. Leanne is on a win streak. Jack is on the hunt. Will Vegas be her new peak?
Wow, custom.
It's the Excel World Championship. Who's
People in the comment section were like, could be trolling, but they were majority of them were asking for this song to be released on Spotify so they could put on their playlist.
It's got a good beat to it, I will say.
Yeah, it's very self-aware. I get that. It's awesome. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Is it there yet, Shem?
The guy who won, Michael Jarman, who's a Canadian guy.
Oh,
hey.
Originally from the UK, immigrated to Canada. Canadian guy, $5,000 and a wrestling belt.
Yeah, my guy.
With the Excel. So if you're wondering how they judge a Microsoft Excel championship, it's competitors were tasked with solving, quote, out-of-the-box problems by using their knowledge of Excel functions, data management skills, and logical thinking. That's it. That's it.
They only won $5,000?
Yep.
And a belt.
Stop Googling, Maria.
I'm not. You said it.
What, to see if he's single?
No. Oh my God. Yeah, this is really my type.
You guys want to hear? You guys want to hear how they kicked off the finals?
Yes, please.
Right?
Yes,
there were
please.
12 competitors left, and here is how. And again, reminding you, this is being broadcast on ESPN3. This is in Las Vegas. This is the Microsoft Excel Championship. They have a live crowd there, and they go to kick off the finals with a countdown.
Yep.
4,
3, 2, 1. Excel.
All right.
Wow. Electric.
And they actually had commentators as well.
Of course they did.
Right?
How are you commentating on that, though?
Michael Jarman has taken an early lead. 100 points already.
Okay. Because one thing we got to deal with here, right, is Andrew Nye is a 3-year reigning world championship. Can anybody bring him down?
Well, I'm going to tell you a home truth here, Roz. No king rules forever.
Right?
You know what? You got to give these guys credit, though. I have to buy like Excel templates online because I can't figure it out.
So, and Michael's been at this for a while. Like he came second a couple years ago, third a couple. Like he's been working his way up.
And then he finished his story.
Yep.
Just like Cody Rhodes.
Are we going to see the belt go from Australia to Canada?
Where's it going, guys? Come on, let's hear some noise in the audience.
All right, let's see. Oh, 10
Where are
seconds
we going?
left. 10 seconds.
Come on.
Anything. Is
That's a
anything
brother.
gonna happen? Ah!
Michael Jordan!
Look at that. Michael Jordan.
That's a
All
brother.
those years of training
tell.
have
Oh,
come
look. Yes.
to this moment in
The
2024.
World Championship. Look at that.
$5,000 in a wrestling
Yeah,
belt.
and he was complaining because the wrestling belt was too big to put in his suitcase on his way home.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Lena, it's Roz Mocha.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Is Charlie there with you?
Yes.
Okay, don't put him on the phone yet. Wait, can he hear us?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. So Lena reached out because her son Charlie, it's his special birthday today. It's his champagne birthday. Okay.
What's that again?
It's when all the dates line up. 12,
Month,
12, 12.
year, day.
Right? So today is December 12th. Oh, wait, no. Isn't it supposed to be... What
Your
am I thinking of?
champagne birthday is the age you turn on the day it is.
Right.
So because he's
Oh,
turning
yeah,
12 today, it's the 12th. Yes, that's what champagne birthday is.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay, so Charlie's 12 years old today. It's a special day. What do you guys got planned for him?
Today he's going to school for half a day, and then we're doing whatever he wants. Dinner of his choice, and then on the weekend we have some parties.
Oh, okay. Where do you guys think you're going to... Actually, no, I'm going to ask Charlie this question. Before we get a chance to talk to him, tell us about him.
He's right. He's right
yeah.
there, isn't he? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Oh,
gotcha.
okay. So
I
we'll
gotcha.
talk to Charlie first, and then we'll talk to you. So pass the phone to Charlie.
Okay. Hello.
Charlie, what up, dog? It's Roz and Mocha.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Charlie!
Hey.
Celebrating 12, my man. How you feel?
Good.
Yeah? What do you got planned for the day?
Going to a restaurant. Probably
Okay.
Harvey's.
Harvey's. Oh, what do you get at Harvey's?
Burger.
The best.
What do you put on your burger?
Ketchup, mayo, mustard, lettuce, and bacon, cheese.
Okay. You just angered Roz with your first answer of ketchup on a
Yeah.
burger.
Yeah, he's a kid, though. He's 12. You're allowed.
All
You're
right.
allowed.
All right.
You're allowed.
What else you got planned? What kind of stuff do you want to do for your birthday?
Not sure.
What about on the weekend? You want to do stuff with your friends?
Yeah, I have 2 parties. One
Oh,
is
damn.
at a place called E-Zone, laser tag, and something called Whirly Ball. Never played it before.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm
Whirly
just having a
ball.
party with my family.
Nice, buddy. All right. Well, happy birthday. How long have you been listening to the Roz and Mocha Show for?
Like a couple years. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay. Before we get back on the phone with your ma, do you have any questions?
Not really.
All right, my man. Well, you have a wicked day, okay, bud?
Yeah.
All right, pal. Let's talk to your mom again.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Lena. Okay, now tell us about Charlie.
Well, today's a special day for him. He was born December 12, 2012. So it's just a special day for him. He's really been looking forward to this day because all the 12s are aligning, and it's a special birthday for him. He doesn't realize it, but he's been listening to your show since he was born.
Right.
Right, because I've been listening for some time. So, yeah, I think this is a pretty cool birthday gift for him.
You're the best, Lena.
You guys are great. You're going to have a great day.
Thank you so much for calling.
Of course.
And thank you, Shem. He responded to my messages. I've been trying to make sure this happened for him because
Yeah.
I knew, it would be special to him. So,
Oh, you're so welcome.
Yeah. And also thanks to us because, like, Roz and Mocha, because we called, right?
yeah, well, of course. Yes, thank you for calling.
Yeah, cool.
Lena, you're wonderful. Charlie is amazing. I hope he has the best day ever. Thank you very much for being such a supporter of the Roz and Mocha Show. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Okay, my favorite is Mocha, but Charlie, who's your favorite? Roz.
There we go.
Happy birthday, Charlie!
Damn.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.